Hi.
Hey. What it do? Hey, beautiful people. How y'all doing? Welcome to the KAmileans View. I'm Kat.
And I'm Angie.
This is Angie, a.k.a. BU. And I know it's been a little minute, but hey, we had a few life be lifing.
Yes.
Life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Life be lifing. And Rebirth Entertainment, we've been outside. We got a lot of projects going on. We doing events. We got a lot of things going on, okay? Mm-hmm. Every Saturday, we at DD Jessica's. We have our new Eurekan every Saturday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m., okay? Mm-hmm. And we also, if y'all haven't heard,
okay. If you got a talent, we're looking for you.
This is where y'all need to be. If you have talent, if you could sing, you could dance, if you spoken word, improv.
What are we telling them about the prices?
No, I want them to understand any type of talent. You are a fucking juggler. Listen, come out, all right? Whatever type of talent you want to showcase, the main stage is for you, right here. But check it. She wants to tell y'all about the prizes, so I'm going to let her tell her.
Listen, we got a prize of $250. That's for first place. Second place, you got $100. If you want to sign up, it's only $25. You can spend $25 in the club, or you can spend $25 on your future. Think about this.
It's a great opportunity.
It is a great opportunity. Wait, doesn't DJ 718 have something else?
So look, the panel of judges are producers. We're all in the industry. Some of us are looking for our first
big hit
artists. Some are looking to put their music out. Mm-hmm. Some are looking to give studio time. But DJ 718, he's sponsoring as a gift to one of the winners. He's going to be giving you some beats. He's going to be giving you music. He's going to work with you. So with that said, that's a third prize for somebody, okay? Let alone, even if you don't win, guess what? This is going to be a live show. So it's an opportunity for you to get yourself out there. If you're not known in these streets, mm-hmm. or you're known, it's a new crowd for you to get your music out there or your talent. Because I don't want to even say it's just for music. It's for everything. You know what I'm saying?
You never know who's in the audience. So
there's going to be a few people in the audience. I've invited a couple of producers. I am one of the judges. And yes, I am producing the show. But I'm also looking for my first artist. I'm a music writer, and I have some music that I've been wanting to put out. I'm looking for a serious artist that is looking to rap or sing. At the end of the day, I have music, and I want it out there. I don't want to be in the stage no more. Okay, it's not for me. But I'm looking for somebody that's serious, that's ready to put in the work, and so is 718, and Mr. Allgood as well. He is a recording artist. He's one of the judges as well. And you never know. That's all I want to say. But again, if you want to put your talent on there, May 16th, you need to register. Okay. Time is of the essence.
Doors open at 6 p.m. The show actually starts at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
For all of my Latinos out there, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Caribbean people, let's go, okay?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. A matter of fact,
5:30.
Yeah, like I was about to tell y'all, get ready at 2 a.m. in the morning because y'all motherfuckers be on some late shit. But listen, come outside. If y'all want to, perform, if you feel shy, come out to the show just so you can get a feel. This is my first series. So this is just the start. I need y'all to sign up.
It's gonna be okay.
Be in the audience. Tickets are $20. I'm sorry. Right now we have an early bird, so it's $15. Mm-hmm. That's gonna expire soon, so you get it online for $15. Your early bird ticket. then it's going to go up to 25. And we have VIP tickets. That's going to give you front row, close to the judges, which is a good thing. And you get to eat some good little bites here and there. So that's included in your ticket, and that's a $30 ticket. Front row and all that good stuff, okay? So yeah, get those tickets as well. At the door, it's going to be 25.
Yeah,
so you have an option to pay at the door, but you're better off buying your ticket online. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Reserve seating at the door. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Online.
And for whoever is wanting to register, registration is only online. You cannot get there and expect to get registered. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. So you have to either go to the website or you can go ahead and email Kat. We would like to have you there. But please understand, you cannot just show up and just give us your stuff. Unfortunately, we just cannot.
This is a produced show. Everything's on a timing. Our host needs to know everything's on a timing structure. Those that know, if you're a performer, you should know better. You should know better. This is a produced show. So, like, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but you should know. Okay? Yeah. And if you don't know, holler at me so I could put you on track. Because if you want to be an artist, you need to know these little things, okay? Like I said, I'm looking for my first artist. So if you need structure, if you need coaching, holler at your girl. Anyway.
But that's not the only thing we got going on.
Yeah.
There's other stuff that's happening. Cat's Flow.
Oh, yeah.
Cat's Flow. Talk about that.
So I started my own little project. I already put out my 5th episode. So yeah, I got my 5th episode out there, and it's my own podcast. And I just be talking my ish. It's my engine. It's where I get to think, because I have ADHD, so I be everywhere. If y'all haven't noticed, you're gonna know. Now you're gonna notice even more. You know, I be everywhere. Sometimes I be out of control. And listen, I got this cheat sheet, because I be everywhere. Cheat sheet. I be everywhere. And this is why this works, because balance, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I talk my ish and I be everywhere. I'm the type of bitch that's gonna say what the fuck I want to say. But that right there, that's my baby, because like, I don't gotta wait for nobody. When I motherfucking want to talk, I'ma just talk. And if I want to involve somebody, I let them know, hey, I want to do an episode with you. When you're ready, let me know. We're gonna do it, and I hold it for them. But when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go, and that's why class flows there.
Press record.
Right? Boom, done. But she's been on this shit. She's been doing this. You know what I'm saying? She has hers too.
Yeah, I have a BU podcast. I also talk my in there. ADHD. No, but I also talk my in there. I also try to make it more unique, because not only this podcast is unique, not only her podcast is unique, mine as well. And this is what we're trying to bring out more to the world.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pause for a second. I just gotta say, I love her shirt, bro. I gotta keep looking at it. Look at her. She got a little thing. But
my fashion is very versatile. You never know.
She's a chameleon.
I'm a fashionista.
She's a living chameleon. Now you guys understand more why this is called that.
Yeah.
But Kat,
what's up?
They want to know what today's episode is about.
Oh boy. Let me.
ADHD.
The ADHD kicked in for a moment. But before I jump there, real quick, you also could catch me. I'm a lookout. Listen, y'all can also catch me on the Delgado Podcast Nation. All right. Every other Wednesday. I was supposed to be there tonight, but unfortunately Mal is sick. So
we can't.
Hope you feel better, bro. But we here. It gave me an opportunity to unwind and be with my girls today. Yaz is in the building. Shout out. Hey. But yeah, so all right. So today,
Yo, it's serious because she crossed her legs.
I did the cross leg. I did boom, boom. All right, so look.
Okay, even though it's like a little bit of like a funny, but today's
no, it's serious. We diving deep.
We're diving deep.
We diving deep because we about to talk some shit. You tell them. I forgot the damn. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. Nothing. Listen. We went back and forth with the title, so we hybrided it. Hybrid, right? Hybrid.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
We put
some titles together because we're chameleons.
Yeah. We wanted to make everything one, but basically,
right.
The title of today's episode is "The Red Thread of Unspoken Ties."
Did y'all hear that?
It's like chills.
It gave me chills, but did y'all really hear that? The red thread of unspoken ties.
It's like you might think you know what it is, but I don't really think you know what it is.
I don't think they do. But we're going to be talking about love, lust, sex, the boundaries, the healing part of things. We're going to be unmotherfucking filtered. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, great.
If it itches, scratch.
Correct. If you need us to scratch for you, I got you.
Here you go.
But yeah, man, listen. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're not doctors, okay? This is lived experiences. And so at the end of the day, strap in or get strapped.
I'm ready for the ride. Did you just say that?
Yeah, I did.
Just caught it.
Or get strapped.
It's okay. Either way, you're already.
No, but listen, we living in 2026. So we're going to be talking about relationships, all that shit. Like dating now. Like where it's not, let's just put it like this. The unnorm. Because nowadays, everybody has a different version of how they date, what dating is to them. So we gonna motherfucking talk about it. But let's stop.
It's like a whole roller coaster of like emotions.
Life is about emotions. That's what I think.
That shit right now.
I've been in emotions all day, but now I'm feeling better. I feel like I'm in my CC right now because we're talking and I'm able to let everything out and just be like blah. It makes me feel good and it makes me feel, you know.
You want to know something? What you just said, it also goes into the relationship things because if you're with a partner and you can't do that, decompress and have a conversation and communicate, and for your partner to comprehend that you just need someone to listen to you, you're going to feel in a very toxic environment.
Correct. I think that goes with any relationship and that and ship.
Any ship.
Ship. Friendship. Parents. Family. When it comes to everything, it is bottled, you know, your friend, your parents, you know, family, all of that involves ship because that's your ship. Moses built a ship. He built a motherfucking ship, right? To save a certain amount of animals and people. So let's stay right there with me. I know it's kind of religion, but your ship. That's where you want to, that's your safe haven. That's where you want to keep everything. That's where you should feel safe. And if you need to fucking sit somewhere by yourself, your people should understand that. And if they don't, open that motherfucking door. And I don't give a fuck who you are. And you shouldn't either. And I know it's going to take time because, listen, there's no time frame. There's no timeline. But at the end of the day, love should have no limits, whether it's incoming or outgoing. With that being said, listen, if that person's not for you, if they're not matching your energy, if they're not matching for you, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. Like shit, you gotta come to one with those things at times, and it's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Trust and believe. I was in I was in a relationship for 7 years, but the math wasn't mathing. Shit wasn't mathing, and shit, you gotta go. Like, and what's love got to do with it? Sometimes you could put everything in that shit, and because you don't want to, be the product of. Because look, honestly, I didn't want, my dad. Yeah, I hate talking about personal stuff, but all right, for y'all to understand. All right, so my dad, like, he was a cheater. My mom stood through everything, man, everything, and I said to myself, I don't want to be that. Like, I want to be the one that keeps my family and fight. And I stayed with my kid's father for over 10 years, maybe, no, 13 years. 13 years in an abusive relationship at that, mentally and physically, because I wanted to keep my home. I wanted my kids, my boys, to have their dad there. But I had to question that and say, is this really the right fucking move? I'm sick. This nigga beating me. Like, what the fuck are you doing, cat? Like, this is not it. I'm not able to. This is not it. I had to, think about that. So finally, I left that, and I overcame that, which was great, I was able to take care of my kids the proper way. And that was the best thing I did. But then I got in another relationship. And now I'm with a woman, and now this woman not abusing me, but now I'm the nigga. I'm the man. I'm the one that's taking care of this woman, raising her kid, and now I had to become the man and take care of a household and not receive the love that I deserved. And she wasn't capable of at least managing the house. I was okay with working, but she wasn't capable of not only giving me romance, but not even capable of holding a job.
She wasn't balancing your energy.
She wasn't balancing shit. You know what I'm saying? And I peeped this, but again, the mentality of I want to keep my household. I want to be in a family. This is what I envision. Like, I'm not a quitter. You know what I'm saying? That was what was in my head. Like, this is what I love. I want to be a family. I love family and all that shit. I do that because I hate that I wasted time on that. But at the end of the day, I did 7 years with this girl, and it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. Even being with my kid's father, I embraced both of them because it taught me a lot. And I'm me today. And I forgot why I was telling y'all this.
Because it's part of like the heartbreak,
yeah, like
the growth.
Right, there you go.
Healing.
Thank you.
So it's like, it's all mashed together.
Yeah, man. It's the healing, to see where I'm at today, to be able to see like maybe some friends maybe on that path, or people in general, or to know, or people that have survived that, me writing my book now. Like, there's so much. I didn't endure just one abusive relationship. It could have been physical, mental, or whatever, and I did that with a couple until I had to sit with myself and begin self-loving myself, become selfish, and say, Kat, if you really want to be a good mother, you have to love yourself. You have to put yourself first, because how are you going to be there for your kids and show them what's right? Whether they female or male, like, it didn't matter, because I didn't see gender even then. I was like, it don't matter if they're boys. I don't want my boys to treat their females or whoever they're going to date, rather, right?
At the end of the day, love is not...
Right,
not
gender.
that. It's not gender.
It was just, I wanted them to,
It's a thing.
Right, I just wanted them to be... I didn't want them to see what I was going through.
You wanted to give a good example.
Correct. That's the right thing right there.
You wanted to give a good example to your kid. You wanted to be able to, when they grew up, they knew what love really was. Mm-hmm. Which I want you guys to also understand, love is not pain. You cannot sit here and be like, oh, this person really loves me because they're being super jealous, or they're trying to take care of me by saying, oh, you can't be with your friends.
That's control.
That's control.
You need freedom in a relationship, any relationship. You need some.
It's respect, it's understanding, it's communication, it's being able to balance. Like you said before, if you want to bring in religion, whatever, in everything that you read, there's always two souls. There's two. There has never been just one. Where even though self-love does come within for you to be able to like understand who you are and go through your through your healing, but if you're wanting to be with any type of relationship, it is a balance between two things. So you have to be able to know in any relationship, it's not always going to be 50-50. I think that's something that people make too much of an assumption.
It should be 100.
But sometimes it could be 60 and more, or sometimes it could be 3%, and like. But it's not perfect.
That's where I think that some people need to
know about the balance.
Like kind of know where, if it's 3% and you're doing the rest, where do you justify that and decide, okay, enough is enough. I'm done with doing all of this, and this person's giving me 3%. Like, I've exuded myself. Like, I'm tired.
Well, when I say like 3% and then the other percent, if someone's just only giving you 3%, then no, that's not okay. But I'm saying like some days, like you can be, that's where communication and respect comes into the whatever ship. You can be like, hey, I'm feeling this way today. I'm not feeling myself. I'm not mad at you. Or even if you are mad at that person, being able to communicate, it is an important pillar, but the other pillar that's much more important that people really do forget is comprehension. Because like, let's say I'm with someone and then I'm like, I don't feel good today. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm choosing violence. I don't want you to think that this is against you. And then the other person comes up to me like, oh, you're always doing this to me, da 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 da. Then there's no balance there. There's no comprehension there.
It's the perception of that person, because now they're also in their feelings. So now you probably would take that like, so now I got to put my shit aside.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a problem now. You. And that's where the problems can begin. At the end of the day, communication is a bunch of C's. Well, no, I said it wrong, because it's C and, y'all get what we're saying. Communication, perception, and how things are perceived by each person. But if y'all don't sit down and have these discussions, how will you know, right? At the end of the day, everything we just said, also putting this out there, you won't know all of these good things, what you're in need of, if you don't know the bad stuff. So how would I have known what I needed, how to self-love myself, had I not gone through not self-loving myself? So we got to understand that too.
Because that's when it comes to dating nowadays, people mainly just want to date because they want to take the cute pictures. Like, that's all they care about the social media and relationship. Like, if you're dating someone, you have to ask the hard questions. That's the whole time. Like, if you want to take pictures and whatever, that's after the fact. If you believe in wanting to get married and stuff like that, you can do the cute pictures after you do that. It's like what my best friend says. You got to put them in the 90-day period, trial period. You have to do the hard conversations. And if somebody comes up to you and be like, oh, I don't know, I think that's a little bit too early to have these conversations. What are you going to do? You're going to wait until after I'm already invested for you to show your true colors? No.
I think for me, especially now, because it's sketchy now, you know, with all the craziness out there. So if you start asking these questions off rip, some people can take it as this bitch is crazy, this motherfucker's crazy, right? Let's keep it 100.
It's true.
Yeah, right.
It's
so
true.
It goes off energy. So like if this person gives you that energy that you feel like I could probably ask these certain, like at a certain point, it's gonna go off energy.
Yeah, you have to be.
You gotta balance that shit. Like you can't just go on your first date the first week and start throwing up. Like I think now, if this person's ready throwing up, like I feel like you maybe can do that. Like it all depends. Like I feel like you gotta balance that because nowadays it's crazy out here because there's a lot of loose screws out there.
Oh yeah.
So that comes with balance. But I definitely agree with you when it comes to asking the tough questions, I say it like this. My theory on it is always you're playing, look at it as a chess game or a game, right? Mm-hmm. Take these motherfuckers everywhere. Put them in your environment. Put them everywhere you go. Take them to parties. Take them to your fucking friend's house that be turned the fuck up. Like that they be bitches fucking and like wherever. I'm talking about like the crazy stuff. I'm saying that because in my life, I'll be in like quiet parties. I go to like rich parties where we gotta be like, pinky up. We go to, you know what I'm saying? We be everywhere in the lifestyle that I live, right? Mm-hmm. Or we go to parties where we be chilling, maybe 420 and partying, and then there's a threesome maybe happening right next to us. I need to know that my partner can handle all those environments and uphold their part and know their part. Mm-hmm. I might have friends that are loosey-gooseys and pick-me's. I need to know that my partner ain't going flip-flop. If we're not in an open relationship, if we've already had that discussion, okay? Because we're gonna go there too. We're gonna talk about that.
That's what I was gonna.
We're gonna jump into the open relationships and all those.
That's what I was.
We're gonna go there too because there's a lot of
misconceptions.
People don't understand that shit too when it comes to that.
No.
Yeah. I saw.
Sorry, friend. You know who I'm talking about, but I'm gonna.
We're gonna talk about.
I'm
those
gonna
things.
use that. There was this one person who said, "Oh, I want to be poly, but I want to have fun with it." That's not what that is. That's not what it is.
That's not what it is. It's not a fucking rule. That just made me mad because I think I know who you're talking about.
That's not what it is.
That's not what poly is about.
Poly is having enough respect and communication with your partner, understanding that you're allowing to bring somebody else into your dynamic and into your love dynamic. You have to be able to have that hard conversation. There's boundaries that still need to be said. So it's not for fun. If you want a fun fucking day,
just talk about it with a girl and that's it. Don't even put a label on poly because that's not what poly is about.
That's not what it is. Then if you want to bring that up, then that's something
that would be more of an open relationship with a unicorn that y'all looking for, and with set boundaries.
Yes.
A poly relationship is more of the same thing, but more is some people get into poly relationships thinking it's like, let me get into this because I can quote unquote cheat. It's not about that. It's about respect. It's about, okay, me and her are dating, her girlfriend or her husband or whatever knows, and we gotta be cool. Everybody gotta be cool with what we put in place. That's how that works. Some open relationships work like that too, but it's a little bit open. Poly is not for cheating. It's not. And if you have to have the type of discussions like some people are having, that already tells you poly's not for you.
It's not for you. That's just it. Stop. That's also why there's like bad reputation.
Correct.
For polyamory. Mm-hmm. Like that's where bad reputation comes in. And I don't think that if you're not really if you're not into the actual...
You can't have a jealous person. You can't. That open relationships, poly, any of that.
Wait, but...
You can't be jealous.
No, but also what you were going back to, sorry for jumping back.
No.
But what you what you said about cheating, something else. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary, anybody. Please understand. Don't be like, oh, I'm just going to I'm just gonna tell them, okay, yeah, we can be in a relationship just so that they can stop cheating on me. No. Then that means that person doesn't love you and you don't love that person. That's where lust comes in. Because you're just holding onto something just to have it. That's different
Possession.
as well. That's
you lusting. Lust is like having a possession of something. You see it, it's pretty, you want to hold on to it. It could be somebody just the way they talk as a psychosexual person. The way somebody talks, if you fuck my brain, you got me. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously looks grab me. Once the looks grab me, now I want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. And if that matches the look, ooh, now you really got me. Now I'm really intrigued. Once you intrigue me with your look, now I want to talk to you. And if that intrigues me, now I'm really intrigued, But that's, at first everybody lusts. The first thing is lust because you see something that you like. Lust is the first thing. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Damn, look, this person's very attractive, So that's primarily what it is. But people do confuse lust over love, and there's a big difference. You can love somebody because the way they are. Being in love with somebody, that's another whole ball game. I'm in love with you. You know what I'm saying? Different. What is your theory on being in love with somebody versus loving them? Angie, beat you.
Like I could say, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're my friend.
Yeah.
There's a different types, which that's another thing. People automatically romanticize love. Like it has to be romantic. There's different types of love. You can love a friend. You can love.
I could be in love with my friends.
That's the thing.
But people think that, and you can't. You could have more than one soulmate.
Yes.
That's another thing.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand that you don't have to be romantically with your soulmate. in love, like romantically in love with your soulmate. That soulmate could be your friend. Mm-hmm. Truly your friend, not your fuck buddy. I'm saying your friend. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm gonna put it like this, plain and simple as day. For all my guys out there and all my females, okay, or non-binary, I don't want to mislead anybody. Yeah. For everyone, okay? Everyone. The best way to date nowadays is to keep it on the 100, 1,000. Just be honest. I used to tell my best friend this all the time. He was a guy that loved to just fuck. You know what I'm saying? He didn't settle down with anybody, And I used to always tell him, Ice, just be honest. Oh, but there's no bitches. That. I'm like, dude, like, if they're not with it, then move on. It's okay. That I promise you, there's going to be a female out there that's going to be with the shits.
We will give you more respect if you be 100% honest with us. Don't fuck around because you will fucking find out. Yeah. Like, put your shit on the table. Say,
I just want to smash.
I just want to fucking
I don't want a relationship.
Just say that.
I'm cool with giving you 6 months. Or I don't even want to smash. I want to just go. I want a friend. I want to be able to have dates and do things with you. But I'm not ready for a relationship. And if we do later on decide we're going to do this, then we'll discuss that. Like intentions. Talk about those things. Because a lot of people don't talk about those things and they go into certain situationships with intentions that are not discussed and then later find out, right? I've also been in a situation where we discussed the situations, like all the rules would get laid out, and then later turns out that things got twisted up, but nobody spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once the rules are set, you got to sit that person down again and discuss those things so nothing get misconstrued. And then now you looking like, what the fuck? What happened? I'm sorry. You didn't reset the rules, bruh.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like if in the beginning you tell me, listen, it's me and you, we smashing. If you decide you want to smash somebody else, I need to know this, because let me tell y'all, people that be fucking out there, sex is not, it's energy. I want to know who you fucking because I'm fucking them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit. I don't mind you fucking, but let me know who you fucking so I can know who I'm fucking.
There's different ways. There's different ways of you storing energy, and one of the main reasons.
Sex, you fucking nasty ass motherfuckers. I just got mad again. I get mad.
Sex is not just a thing. If you like sex, okay, cool, that's fine.
I like sex.
We all love sex.
Who don't? We Geminis.
It feels good. It feels good. But like, it's also an energetic thing because it does not feel good with everybody. And if you're looking at me, you know what I'm talking about. It does not always feel the same way. Having a one-night stand, if you have a one-night stand with someone and you vibing, then it's gonna feel amazing. But then
Sex with me so amazing.
Which is another thing. I can't with her, bro. Did you know that 70% of couples nowadays don't communicate stuff?
I know.
Including sex. Which is another thing. Just because you're in a relationship and you do not want to have sex with that person, it's still a consent. You still have to consent. You can't force someone to have sex with you.
You shouldn't.
You cannot be like, oh, this person don't like me because they don't want to fuck me. That's not what it is. And you cannot gaslight someone into fucking. Because then that, you could go to jail for. Just say.
I might go to jail. Because I tell you one thing. I've been in my relationship for almost 7 years. I'm going to rape that bitch if she don't want to fuck. Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. I tell her all the time, if she had a motherfucking dick, you're getting raped. Because ain't no motherfucking way you ain't wake. I will fucking wake that nigga up, bloop, 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 real quick, and I'm jumping on that bitch.
But then you're not giving her consent. She's not giving you consent.
Listen, every time I tell her this, she be turned the fuck on. So it is consent. Because we have these crazy conversations. Listen,
then in that
it's way, consent. Should I record it? I should, right? Because now I have a recording out there. You know what? I got this. Just in case. Because you never know. But she ain't got no. You know what I'm saying?
But either way.
I was just talking shit. I'm just saying.
No, but
people's with it. Listen, the audience agrees.
We understand. But what you're saying with you and her, that's role play.
Yeah, we just be talking shit. Yeah, she be with the shit. She be like, oh, and I could be coming. I'm like, you fucking little dirty ass nigga. It's just us. Listen, that's our spice, though. That's what we do. When you be in a relationship this long, people think that, like, listen, we be in the club. You know what we be thinking after the event? Not to go home and fuck. We might be wanting to do that, but what we thinking of is getting naked and sitting there with some food and eating and just chilling and falling a fucking sleep. That's the fucking highlight right there, my nigga. Listen, I'm telling you, it'll be always. Now, I'm not saying that people can't be on that, you know what I'm saying? But right now, that's where I be. If we go to a club, because we promoting, we in there for half an hour and we like, you ready to go? You ready to go? Listen, we have been dancing together.
I've seen them like I talk.
And yeah, and what we talking about, if there's a hot dog stand right outside, we be like, yo, you saw those hot dogs? We dancing and we thinking about the fucking food. Like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? As you get when you in a relationship and you that connected, that's what it is. And she's a DJ, so like girls be looking at her. Listen, we're not the jealous type. We're not in an open relationship, but we have an understanding. She knows that I'm gonna be me and I'm gonna let her be her. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's a mutual respect and she don't cross the motherfucking line and have I turn into motherfucking plastic man on her and any bitch. Y'all don't know. Yeah, some of y'all know who Plastic Man is. That's that motherfucker back in the day, the comic that he used to stretch. He was a stretch. See, you gotta get it. You a comic girl, you should know
like
this
Fantastic
stuff.
Four.
He was, I don't know about all that, but he was Plastic Man. He used to stretch. His shit used to go. He could have wrapped around this whole shit now.
That's Fantastic Four. That's from the Fantastic Four.
Maybe start. He was probably the beginning guy. I don't know.
He was. That was.
But Plastic Man, I will turn in that bitch. Slap, slap, slap. Yep. And slap everybody. But she knows that. And
but you see a dynamic.
I get violent.
A dynamic like that, you being able to like.
I'm kidding because I talk my shit because I really won't. I wouldn't embarrass myself like that.
No, but
I'll wait till we get in the car.
¿Por qué tú estabas sabiendo?
Yeah.
No, but you see, a relationship like that is like you guys have your communication, your understanding, your boundaries, and you understand each other.
It's not perfect. It's perfect for us. That's what I'm going to say it's perfect. I'm going to call it perfect. Because if we didn't have that, it wouldn't be perfect. Like if we didn't have that, because listen, you see this couch? Cat done slept out here. So that whole don't go to sleep bad shit that these old motherfucking folks talk about, fuck that shit. Nigga, I'm going to be a man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. I don't care. I'm going to sleep mad. But we wake up the next day and we you know what I'm saying, recalibrate and we, you know what I'm saying? The day that we can't, you know what I'm saying, then we sliding. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If it came to that, then I'm sliding. I'm not gonna front for nobody. I'm not gonna sit here and tell people, oh, we got it's a perfect relationship because we able to communicate. Whether we go to bed mad at each other, whether she want to punch me in my throat or I want to punch her in my throat. It's not got to that point. We have not gotten to that point. Has she shoved me? Maybe once because I was in her face. I'm a tough bitch, but this is what she wanted. I'm a Brooklyn girl, so listen, this is what she wanted, and she got it. And I'm a no label, so yeah.
What?
Yeah. You know, she ain't shut. Like, she like
don't misconception.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't tough, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't violent like that. But it's a boundary. It's certain levels, but yeah, that's it. Anyway, carry on. Carry on. Just say it.
All right, puppet.
Where we at?
All right, puppet.
Where we at? Let me get our cheat sheet because I feel like we were everywhere.
No, but we've gotten everything. It's everything together, which is like
I know. We talked about sex, boundaries, right? Consent.
Yeah.
Mira, sing a cheat sheet.
Because, like I said, everything goes together. Like, for example, I was married, and I am a domestic violence survivor as well. In my relationship, everything was okay at first. Literally, the day of our wedding, after we left the courthouse, was the first incident. My parents had asked me where we were going to go eat. Because if you're Hispanic, right after a big event, there's always a dinner. It's always a restaurant. Always.
I'm getting hungry.
Same, bro. Same.
You're talking about food. I got the munchies.
So when we got into the car,
getting the munchies.
When we got into the car, I was like, "So, do you know what restaurant we're going?" He didn't think twice. He just turned around and slapped me right there, popped me in my mouth with the ring and everything.
Oh wow!
And he was like, "Shut the fuck up. I don't fucking know. You fucking decide, you dumb bitch." Right there. And because I was still myself, I was like, "I know you did not just do that." And he turned around and grabbed me by the neck and was choking me and was like, "Yes, I fucking did. And if you say anything to anybody, and if you tell your parents, I'm gonna, you're done." That's when I lost myself. I was like that for an entire year. And I say that I'm fortunate enough to like grab my balls in a year, but I understand that other people aren't able to get out until a lot of years. But like I said, I was fortunate enough to kind of wake up after that year, and I kicked him out, which I'm very fucking proud of this. I kicked him out 3 days before his birthday. I said, get the fuck out of my house. And even in my relationship, I was forced to have sexual relations because he said it, I'm your husband and these are your duties. That's what I'm saying. That's not consent. That's where consent does not come in. Even if you guys been together for a certain amount of years, certain amount of time, if you do not feel comfortable having that intimate time with your partner, you're not giving consent. It is not okay. There's boundaries that do not need to be crossed. So there were days that I had no choice. I had to do it. Because if I didn't do it, I didn't know if I was going to wake up the next day. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I felt you.
Oh, it's okay. No,
I felt
mean,
you.
Listen,
I felt you.
You went in depth, like you said a story that shit touched,
Yeah. I haven't really said this, and I felt like this would be a good time to talk about it because there's probably people like me, and I'm not going to genderize this. I'm not just going to talk about the women because there's something else that people don't understand. Men can go through this.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes they can even go through it a little bit harder than a woman can. And I'm going to sit here and tell you, you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely not alone. You're not a pussy for trying to speak out. If you're not feeling in a comfortable situation and you're not in a very safe space, who gives a fuck? Your safety and your mental health, it is the most important thing in the world. So if you do not feel comfortable in that space, you can leave. You are allowed to leave. And if you're married and you don't feel comfortable with your partner, whether if you're a woman or if you're a man, it doesn't matter. If you're not in a safe space, you don't have to stay there for your kids if you have kids. Please understand that you're hurting them more than what you're trying to save them from. Because my mom was in the same spot as well. 24 years or 23 years with the same man. My dad cheated on her. My dad brought all those women into the house. I have had, because one of my brothers passed away, had 3 siblings on my dad's side. It got to a point where my mom was taking care of my brothers while my dad went out with his mistress. That's not love. Pain is not love. Wanting to hold a family, because I was also in the same thing, which that also comes into trauma. Sometimes if we grow up in it, we feel like that's normal. And so we try to mirror one way or another what our parents try to teach us. That's why I said before, you wanted to teach your kids what love really is. And by you walking away from your situations, you showed them self-love is a thing, and you love yourself enough to walk away and empower not only yourself but your kids, which is the same thing I wanted to do for my son. Which
you have to. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to look at it. Like, my first thing was, we have a lot of similarities just hearing your stories right now, my dad and mom. So same thing, my mom. But I love the fact that my mom took care of my little brother, because at the end of the day, that the little boy that was produced from this sin, let's just say, or whatever, The little boy had, like he don't deserve not to be loved or not be around us.
Mm-hmm.
And I took that from my mother. I felt when I saw my mother do that, I thought that was the most beautiful thing ever. Like that to me was like, wow, I love that. I just thought to myself, like, if ever this happened to me, I embraced that. Like that was like a wow moment for me. Like, wow, she was capable of doing that. And her thing was, well, I want this boy to know that he has siblings and it's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like he has siblings. He could stay with us. So my mom he stayed with us a lot. I was able to be around my little brother. He stayed with us a lot, and it was great that my mother did that. And I embraced that. I did that with my kid's father, which is crazy. But he didn't cheat on me. His wife, he cheated on his wife that he's with. And he had a kid with a girl. And once he established, because I told him, make sure that's your kid. And once he established that by blood that was his kid, I then reached out to the young lady and I told her, hey, I'm his first kid's mom and we need to meet. And, I want our children to be around each other. Say I want this little boy to have his siblings. And at the end of the day, this little boy, I was the daddy. I played daddy to Jay. One day, I hope you see this, Jay. I raised that little boy like he was mine. I took care of him. My kid's father never met his son. He wasn't allowed to. But disgrace on your wife, disgrace on the family, and a disgrace on you, nigga, for allowing that bitch to let you to do that. You never met this little boy. He grew up not knowing you. But I raised him till, he was maybe 5, 6. Nonetheless, I took care of him. I'm talking about, and I had no relationship with this young lady. I took care of him like I was daddy, like for real. School started. I bought him clothes. This boy had everything that little boy got from being with me. It was a lot because her other 2 children didn't get what Jay got, and she would say every time I drop him off, it was a different kid. When she would drop him off to me, he would come, he would put his bag down, he would put his sneakers down in a proper way. When I drop him home, he would throw everything. And she would say that, like, and I would tell him, what are you doing? And he would be like, and she would be like, well, he always do that. I'm like, he don't do that in my house. He doesn't do that in my house. And I would tell her, parents don't understand that. And I try to tell that to my kids too. It's all about energy. Mm-hmm. I know I'm jumping everywhere, but I just hope that one day Jay does see this. I love you. I know your birthday's coming up. And I don't want to, touch base on it, but yeah, I love you. And happy birthday to you. That's it.
We learn unconditional love in different ways.
Yeah.
And what you went through with your mom, what I went through with my mom, and what you went through, it shows what unconditional love is.
Right.
And that's beautiful.
Some people, I was going to say because some people, because you have a couple of different scenarios. Some people take that type of upbringing. I'm going to kick my dog's asses. And I apologize for that. Y'all probably won't hear this, but we're hearing it currently.
Yeah.
So some people take this type of upbringing and they become the same. Mm-hmm. And then there's people like us that want to be the change. They want to be the change they want to see. And I live by that. I strive by that.
You treat others how you would like to be treated.
Right.
Which is the same way we go based on either any shifts that we go through in life, mm-hmm. which is something else that is part of healing and growth because
Correct. Accountability is self-love. A lot of people don't talk about that shit.
No.
Because self-love
don't say that. Accountable is a bad word.
It is not.
It's a bad word.
Listen, self-love is not just being selfish. Mm-hmm. Self-love is also being accountable. Mm-hmm. Not saying sorry. Okay? Yes, say sorry, but it's not necessary. It's fixing the problem. You know, don't be sorry about it, motherfucker. Fix it. Fix it and taking accountability.
There's a thin line when it goes to being a people pleaser and being understanding when to say sorry and when to be not to say sorry. It's like what she means is like, or I'm not putting any words on you. What I'm thinking is you being able to love yourself and being accountable when you fuck up. Like it could be like the gaslighting or the narcissistic type when they say, oh, I might have done this, but you made me do it because you did this and this and this and this and this. If you wouldn't have done this and this and this, I wouldn't have done that. But that's where communication comes in. That's when you're able to sit down with whatever ship you have and being like, listen, I want to kind of snip this in the butt. You did this, and it made me feel this way. I don't want to have anger towards you, but I think that maybe we can meet in the middle and have that conversation to try to understand where we can kind of like stop rubbing off. Which no one in the world is perfect. Being perfect is boring as fuck, by the way. I'm just going to put that out there. In my opinion, it's
I feel like being perfect is just kind of being those things, though. When you're able to accept somebody's feelings and have those discussions and taking accountability and not being apologetic about it, but more so just being receptive of their feelings and adjusting yourself and saying, I apologize, I will correct this. Kind of setting the tone and fixing those things so that we can all live in a better place. It's like being the change you want to see for one another, for your surroundings, for anything. It's all about energy. And I feel like in any ship, for things to move better, even if the ship is not going to move with everybody in the same boat, it's always good to have those conversations for yourselves, not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like you grow better. Listen, at the end of the day, when you're a real motherfucker, your frequency you're going to elevate. It's just going to explode with awareness. You're going to glow at your highest. Being true to people, being honest, your true intentions are going to be there. A lot of people do movements out here with crazy intentions behind it. And I know it for a fact, and it hurts me to see these things. And I'd be like, if I could save the world, I would have more enemies than I have now, you know? And we're going to talk about it on Cat's Flow because I don't want to do it on KAmileans View because
Tune in, y'all. Tune in.
Too much, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like me, and you could ask that question and they don't know why. But I'm gonna tell y'all why, real quick. Motherfuckers don't like real. Motherfuckers don't like to be clocked.
That's true.
And that goes with this. People don't like to take accountability. Nobody, I'm going to tell you what it is. And there's a lot of people that can't take that shit.
Which is another thing. Like, they automatically go, like, if you try to be honest with them and tell them, oh, I feel this way respectfully, I'm going to skedaddle. It's like maybe you feel past trauma and you're trying to bring last garbage to this new party. Like, don't do that. If someone's being respectful enough and coming up to you and be like, even with any ships, if you're in a relationship and someone comes up to you and be like, hey, I just think this is not going to work out. I think you should go your way and I should go my way. I love you enough to tell you that. I respect you enough to tell you that. And then if you turn around and just be like, oh, I'm not good enough for you, or you just have somebody, or the topic that's always it. Oh, you got somebody else.
It's not always those things, because everybody has a perception. You got to understand that everybody has their own perception on everything. That's why that saying in Spanish, hablando se entiende la gente.
Yes.
In English, discussions gives people understanding. So have those conversations. Mm-hmm. Set those boundaries and walk away from things that don't fit you, even if it's for a moment. I have walked away from certain maybe relationships and maybe a friendship that was just about to blossom, and I put hopes on it. Sometimes I have to put stops to certain things because I see the energy ain't the right. Any type of shit. Sometimes you got to put a pause on things because it's not aligned with where you're going. Maybe you see something that they need a timeout. Mm-hmm. Things have to be paused for certain levels, certain time frames, mm-hmm. and you have to go with that. Mm-hmm. When the time's right, some things reunite. Sometimes they don't. Mm-hmm. But that's life. That's life, period. In the dating world, same thing. All these things, life is about yin and yang, and life is just like this.
It's a balance.
It's a balance. So y'all got to find the balance. And dating 2026 is not the normal shit. It's out there. Mm-hmm. Stop confusing shit. Like everything is everything, and discuss everything. Say what it is, man. Stop sugarcoating shit. Say what it is. And if you don't understand, talk about it. Don't go off of what you think.
And,
like, ask questions and talk about it.
This is to all of my people that maybe have felt a little bit traumatized with the past relationships, thinking that, yes, the world is a little bit difficult now. Dating is a little bit difficult. But you miss 100% of shots you don't take. So you don't know what will happen if you don't shoot your shot. So shoot your shot. What's the worst that somebody can say? No? That's okay. You were good before you even said something. So you're going to be fine afterwards. If someone says no to you in any type of shit, that just means that the puzzle is not meant to be in that. That puzzle piece is not meant to be in that.
It didn't fit
puzzle.
right there.
It didn't fit there. And that's fine. Okay. And that's fine. Why would you push something somewhere that does not fit? If that happens, things are going to get fucked up.
Keep on moving. Don't stop.
Just keep swimming.
Listen, at the end of the day, don't push what not need pushing.
Yep.
Speak your truth. Mm-hmm. Be honest with yourself, mm-hmm. and ask questions. Ask the fucking questions. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't stay with that shit in your head. That builds up. That builds anxiety. That builds barriers that you don't want. Truthfully, like, you know what I'm saying? Always ask. Don't make your own assumption, because you could be missing out on a lot of stuff. And stop not liking people off of people's assumptions off of them. No, you like, need to all that shit, man. You need to get to know people for who they are, not what other people experience, mm-hmm. because you don't know why they experienced that with that person, because you don't know that person. And like she said, shoot your shot, because you never know. Just because one girl hanging out with a bunch of gay people, you don't know if that bitch like guys. It goes with the last episode. I'm just saying, like, talk about it, man. Listen, we're going to stay here all day. Yes. I don't want to do that. We have another episode come for y'all. We're going to get more consistent.
Yes, we will.
Nah, I ain't going to blame it all on her. She started a new job, all right?
Yes.
Congratulate her. Yeah, she started a new job.
Yeah, so she's I did a video, but I want to say it again. You're never too old to go after your dreams. You're never too unbalanced in your life to go after what you love. And my situation came out of nowhere. I hated my old job. Did I not? I hated my old job. It was abusive mentally, very much. And so I manifested a lot. I did a lot of, which that's going to come up in some other time. But,
nonetheless.
Yeah, nonetheless. I'm learning nonetheless.
You're working on spell bonding.
Yes. And so I did a lot of manifesting. I said, I'm going to have the job that I always wanted, and I'm going to do what I've always wanted to do. And guess what? Your girl's in school, back in college. Your girl's in the job she wanted since she was a little girl. And so, among other things. But don't give up. This also goes to this episode. Don't give up. Personally, I'm going to talk personally. I've been so traumatized with like the whole relationship thing that it came to a point where I said, if I'm going to die alone, I'm going to fucking die alone. Whatever. But then I'm like closing myself off to a possible blessing, to a possible person that might treat me the best way I fucking deserve. And so if you're in the same spot, don't completely close yourself off. If there's certain things that you need to heal from past traumas and you want to grow, that's okay, my love. You can do that. But don't completely close yourself.
Yeah.
Because you never know what blessing may come your way. But you do need to let go of the garbage.
You just got to take time to work on yourself. That's all that means.
That's all.
If you have those type of thoughts, take the time to work on yourself. That's my thoughts. Work on yourself before you start working on something. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing you could do. Learn to be alone and enjoy the fuck out of that. That is the best thing I could tell anybody. When you alone and you could be around couples and enjoy that shit and be enjoyed, that's when you're ready to be in a relationship and fucking like you become so fucking lethal when you have that power, because that's where I was. I was a hopper. I was a rabbit. Hoppity, hoppity, hop. I was. I'm talking off of my experience. So the best thing for me was to sit my little hottie thotty down and just chill and work on myself, work on everything. I ain't saying I wasn't fucking. I had my little smashy smash, but that was it. It was a smash and dash, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. But I worked on myself, you know what I'm saying? I had a sex partner, and that's what it was. But I worked on myself. I had my own little apartment, and I stayed by myself. I did everything by myself and took myself out on dates. I did everything by myself.
A lot of people don't do that, right? That's very beautiful. You need to date yourself.
Once you do all that stuff, listen, and my way is not for everybody, but I just felt like once I started doing all these stuff and being able, because I hated being a third wheel, and many people do. But once I did all this stuff, I was capable of being around other couples. And it wasn't about jealousy. It was just, I just felt uncomfortable. I'm like, fuck I'm here for? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that I was jealous. It was just that, like, it was like, the fuck? Like, you know, my best friend, he's always around me, and my partner, and it just be him. And he's a husband. You know what I'm saying? Me, you know, it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? He's baby, whatever. But I just wanted to say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're comfortable with your own self, I think that that's the best feeling. Like, I love being alone. I love it. Like, if I was single right now, I'm telling you, nobody could fuck with me. I'm telling you, nobody. I'll be a fucking forget about it.
You need to be able to.
But I'm happy though.
But that's something.
But it is beautiful. Something I know. Like, I just know.
But that's beautiful. That's okay. The whole theory of, oh, you have to be with someone so you can be happy. No.
Nah, I think I'm living proof of that. I don't really need no friends, but I do like what I do miss is like today. I'm trying to finish this because, you know, I plan to have a female friend. Like, I didn't even know Angie was gonna be off today, which was pretty cool. So Jazz came over, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's have a girls' day, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, we're gonna chill, talk, whatever. Then, you know, Angie just was off. I was gonna say she decided. I was like, she's off today. So I was like, okay, let's get this recording done today. Like, let's get shit done, you know what I'm saying? Then I even forgot that Yaz was and me were gonna chill. So it worked out. So I was like, let's have a girls' day. Like, fuck it, all of us. Like, we here, you know what I'm saying? I miss that. When, like, I don't get girly days, you know what I'm saying? Because I really hate bitches. I hate girls. I don't like having girl friends because girls are catty and they fucking bitches. But anyway, that's another topic. All right.
Everybody feels
the ADHD kicked in again.
I was about to jump off what you said, but
yeah, no. That's another topic.
Yeah, it is. But
that's another topic.
I just need to get it out.
I'm getting a heart attack right
now. Y'all like too much competition, and even though men as well, you guys have competition as well. Even like, and it does come together with what we're talking about, because even like let's say you have a friend that she's a girl, and then you go to your partner and be like, oh, look at that, they went to Hawaii. Why can't we go to Hawaii?
Cause bitch, go work. Nah. But nah, it do be like that. Like listen, don't live for the Joneses. Just live in your limits. Live within your limits. Like people be out here trying. Listen, that's a whole nother subject.
Everybody's.
Don't get me into another subject, damn it.
No, but everybody's relationship is different. It's like, don't do that. Just don't do that. But anyways, we're gonna move back to what we were saying. But I just wanted to.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We need to come to our. It's 7:00.
Yeah.
On the dot.
7:00 on the dot.
But we're done here. We love y'all. We thank you for rocking with us. And sorry that we took so long for a fucking third episode. That's pretty crazy. But I hope that you guys continue to rock with us. Mm-hmm. Subscribe, like, share.
There's more things coming. Yeah. And if you want to meet us, go to Titi Jessica's.
On Saturday. Listen,
on Saturday.
This Saturday we have a special edition. It's bike night plus rep your flag. Rep your flag. I want to see bandanas. If you got an outfit, you want to rock your flag. Listen, Puerto Rico, whatever, Jamaica, Argentino, Mexicano, Cubano, whatever you is, you'll come outside. Dominicans, I'm sorry if I'm missing some of y'all. Listen. Come outside. Bandanas is $1.
Come over.
Or don't rock nothing.
And I don't care. Just don't worry. If don't say, "Oh, I'm off of work," it's okay. Cause guess what? Titi Jessica's cooking.
Yeah, come eat, come vibe. We have a night menu. We have a night menu. But listen, come vibe. She stocked up. I promise y'all. She stocked the fuck up. Cause she ready
with the buckets.
$20 buckets, $4 a beer.
And they don't have to be the same.
They don't. Y'all don't even gotta get a bucket. It's just $4 a beer. That's it. So that's why you get $20 buckets.
Yeah.
So y'all don't gotta buy the bucket. I guess I just want y'all to understand, like, not everybody's getting that price everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And things are picking up there. But if y'all want to come outside and meet us and the crew, Yaz, that's in the background, and the rest of the crew, come outside. Rebirth and 10 Men, we outside.
And don't forget, sign up. Okay? Sign up for the showcase. Mm-hmm. We are looking for that talent.
Even if you're a stripper.
It's okay.
Come outside.
That's a talent.
That's big. That's a big talent because you could get booked.
That's a talent.
That's definitely we do private parties.
In case y'all didn't know.
We do private, Rebirth Entertainment, we do private parties. We do we always booking private parties. We do kid parties. We always need something. So sign up. We don't know what we looking for. If you a cartoon character. And listen, it don't matter. I dress up. I could do strawberry shortcake to the T. You know what I'm saying? I could dress up like Hello Kitty, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody has talent.
Yeah.
Show your talent. Sign up or just come into the audience and see what the show's about and come out on Saturday. If you can't make it this Saturday, the following Saturday, the hours are going to change up the following Saturday though. It's a little earlier. Mm-hmm. But we'll announce that
later on. We love you. Don't forget to like, subscribe to all of our social medias and all of our podcasts. We support. So
support is free.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
Remember, karma's a real thing. Just say.
But revenge is a motherfucker.
Ooh. Anyways, love you. Much blessings, much light. And what's the saying that you always say?
Praise be to be, baby.
Love y'all. Adios.
Sin ofenderte, no me pertenece a mí, tú eres de la calle. No sabes que una noche sin lujo te detalle.